Sup guys, it's Nini and welcome to Wild Nini Weeb. I hope you guys are excited for today's figure unboxing. I know I am, hence why I decided to dress up in theme for today's video. And if the thumbnail wasn't a dead giveaway, maybe my cringy closet cosplay is. That's $5 ever spent. That's a lie, it's actually laminated paper. I've been swindled. But obviously, today's figure unboxing is of Shinobu Kocho from Kimetsu no Yaiba 1/8 scale by Kotobukiya. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like I've been waiting for this figure for forever, at least a Shinobu figure to my liking. But I don't want to keep everyone waiting, so let's just jump into the video. But before we do that, please help a fellow sister weeb out by liking, by commenting, and maybe even subscribing. If you guys aren't here for the figures, maybe you're just here for cringy content creator stuff, because this is pretty cringe, but you know what? I'm living my life. Anyway, let's get to the unboxing. Whee! Okay, as we can see, she was purchased from Ami, and I believe her price was around 14k yen. I'll put a picture on the screen of her actual price on Ami.
LOL, it's actually 12,400 yen. Hopes.
And I chose EMS shipping, which from Japan to the United States here in Houston, Texas, cost me around 6,000 yen, so a little bit under 60 USD, which is not too bad. But I have to hand it to my neighbors for gently opening up my box. You know what? I just have to be thankful that nothing in here was too weird. But I'm like, was the box not enough of a hint that this wasn't yours? Or the fact that they clearly saw my invoice and threw it away. But you know what? I don't know which neighbor it was, but I'm hoping that this experience has taught them that I am weird and they should steer clear from me. I wonder if they took my Ami card or not. Oh, and no, it's still here. All right, so as everybody probably knows by now, we have the illustrations back, which I'm so happy about. I didn't realize I missed them until they were gone. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. 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 Oh my god. You guys, this figure looks so beautiful in box. If you're that type of collector where you like to keep your figure in box, you're gonna love this. Oh my gosh. I almost feel like I don't want to take her out, but I have to. Oh my goodness, how wonderful. Which, if you're an inbox figure collector, please let me know, because I find that very interesting. Oh my gosh. You know what? I filmed everything with my phone, so I'm going to take it off from its phone stand right now, just to show you before I open her up, because it is so beautiful. Okay, we are already doing hand cam Fini mode. This is unprecedented times, my friends, but I don't know, I just wanted to take an extra moment to truly just appreciate the presentation of this figure. Oh my goodness, Kotobukiya, I love you. But she just looks so beautiful in box. And then, God, it kills me with the back window. You can almost appreciate your figure a 360-degree view while still in box. So somebody definitely thought of that, and I want to take a moment to highlight and appreciate it. So there we go. All right, back to the unboxing. Bye. Okay, we're back to, can I get this camera on here? Oh my God. Ah. All right, here we go again. I'm probably not in frame, but I do my best. Okay, so let us finally open her up. Okay. Yeah. Ready? Yeah. what? It's a smelly plastic, but it's not too intrusive. Not as bad as Gojo from Eastern. That was poisonous. I'm surprised I still have my eyebrows. Oh God, it's awful, that noise. Ooh, yay! Okay, here we go. Oh, is she connected to her base? Oh shit. Everything is fine. Oh my goodness. I didn't know that she's attached to her base already. Thank you, Kotobukiya. Okay, are you ready? I find this satisfying, so maybe you guys out there will too. Ooh, yeah. That's the good stuff. I'm deceased, y'all. I am deceased. Stop. Okay, here's the other part of the butterfly base. Ooh. That's good. I almost dropped her. That would have been so sad. Okay, how do we attach this piece here? Ooh. And I love these. And I love these instructions. Just 2 photos, like, we dare you to screw up. Which I'm like, challenge accepted.
Voiceover mode, because this part is just tragic. I could not, for the life of me, figure out where the butterfly piece fit on the base because it wasn't fitting in the hole. But I checked my figure collection, and it's not just me. A lot of people's butterfly piece is very wobbly on the base, so I eventually put it on, and it's not that secure, but it's still on there. Anyway, we're just gonna skip ahead to the B-roll and review portion of the video, so let's go. Starting with the bottom, the butterfly piece has this makeshift peg that is thin and has a curved shape to it. If you turn her back towards you, on the side on the left, there is a hole where the peg can be inserted into. Like I said, it's not very secure and it's a little bit wobbly, but at the same time, it's a big piece that's not that hard to lose. If it does fall off, that is. So I would place her in a spot where you would not easily bump into her. Nevertheless, this is an eye-catching base. I love the color of the lavender, as well as the opaque paint job at the bottom to the clear plastic tips at the top. That was a great decision on Kotobukiya's part. Plus, the butterflies are so wonderfully translated, like you can easily tell that they're butterflies. Her Nichiren blade is insanity, you guys. The amount of detail and work that went into such a small piece just blows my mind. Not only is the paintwork perfect, but I love all the variations of paint, and the engraving at the hilt of the sword is just some true dedication. Now to get the sword into her hand is very easy. You just slide it in through the hilt, making sure that the pointed tip of the Nichiren blade is going up. Now, I would say it has like a medium grip. It's not too sturdy and also not too loose, so I would keep an eye on it. Moving on to her clothing, I love the fact that Kotobukiya did such delicately placed fabric folds to make her look like she's in mid-motion. The choice of purple was a great idea for her uniform. It really ties the whole figure together. Plus, there's a lot of paint variation of black to make it pop. The tiny sculpted buttons are just hard for my brain to process. Like, that small amount of detail is really impressive. Her belt looks great. Sword sheath looks great. The paint job overall looks really clean and smooth, so good so far. But now moving on to one of our most distinguishable traits of her character design, the butterfly pattern of her hori and leg warmers. Now, this is where things start to falter for me. The black and white trim look pretty good, very clean. I like the pink ombre, although it's not even all the way around, though the color is good. I like the light print job of the butterfly stems. That is my personal preference. I don't like it looking too harsh. Now, what is disappointing is the lack of shading on her hori. There is a little bit on the leg warmers, which look really good, but to me, I'm a little bit disappointed because there was so much shading everywhere else, and to me her top is one of her most distinguishable traits that I wish they would have kept the same energy on there. But in the end, it's not too concerning. It looks really good. That is just me being nitpicky. I do have to keep reminding myself that this figure is around $100, but I think what they lack in the shading of her top, they definitely made up and then some with her face. In my humble weeby opinion, one of the most integral parts of an anime figure is the face, which Kotobukiya completely nailed here. The roundness to her face shape is great. Her eyes are incredibly accurate, and I also appreciate how the paint finish or the print job is not shiny. And her smile is perfection. I also love the added touch of the lip gloss. The hair is pretty good. I love all the individual sculpted strands as well as the dark purple to the lighter purple tips. The butterfly is okay. It's not 100% sharp, but for such a small little accessory, they did a pretty good job. Now, it should be said that some copies or some figures did have a bit of texture on Shinobu's forehead, but I guess I got pretty lucky as mine was very clean, so that is something to look for just in case. I find it hard to say that this is not Shinobu. Kotobukiya did an amazing job capturing her, and you can tell that they definitely spent their time. If you're a stickler for accurate anime figures or close to its source material, you definitely need to pick this one up. I had so much fun doing some figure photography. It really inspired me. Plus, it should be said that she's very sizable, at least a little over 9.5 inches tall. Even with some of her small flaws, like the butterfly piece not fitting or the lack of shading on her top, pale in comparison to the overall beauty of this figure. I would still rank her pretty high, like a solid 9 out of 10 in my humble opinion. I know that there's a lot of great Shinobu figures on the market, but this one to me reigns supreme because not only are you getting a really great sculpt, you're also getting a really great value. Where else are you going to get all this for around $100? So if you do end up picking her up, I highly doubt you would be disappointed. Like, I'm so happy to have her, honestly. But anyway, that concludes the review portion of this video. We have a final message from Pasfini, so take it away, Pasfini.
Alright you guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here. I hope that you found it enjoyable and maybe helped you make a more informed consumer decision. I don't want to like pressure people to buy things they're not ready for or don't want to, but this figure is absolutely stunning. Like, she met my expectations and then some. So Kotobukiya, you did that. You did that. But definitely let me know if you guys picked her up or not, or if you plan to collect any other Hashira figures. I would love to know. As per usual, all my socials will be linked down below. And once again, thank you guys so much for your time. So, hope all of y'all have a phenomenal week. And until we meet again, goodbye. Bye. Dude, I'm feeling myself. I wouldn't mind doing an actual Shinobu cosplay one day. Should I just go out like this and live my best life? Yes.